What happened to Mike Johnson? I mean, I never would have thought we would have gotten here, Dan. We've been on the Judiciary Committee with Mike Johnson. He sat next to me for 7 years on that committee. Frankly, Mike Johnson makes the arguments that we've made in this discussion probably better than we do.
Yeah, absolutely.
In debate, when he has the opportunity to question senior officials at DOJ or FBI, he often focused as a committee member on FISA and on FISA abuses. And I told the speaker, my friend, that we made him speaker so that the speakership would be more like Mike Johnson. We didn't make Mike Johnson speaker so that Mike Johnson would be more like the speakership. And unfortunately, on this issue, we've seen the speaker make a 180-degree reversal. And if what he has encountered from an information standpoint as speaker was so persuasive that it would cause him to make a reversal, then I would think he would be obligated to convince his colleagues from the Judiciary Committee why. And I have not been drawn into any of that discussion. Right. I don't know if you have, but as we look at our friend who was our brother in arms on these things, now wearing the jersey of the other side, what do you attribute that to?
I guess the power of the DC cartel. It's disheartening. You know, a number of us have been sympathetic to Speaker Johnson taking on that role in midstream. A lot of things had already been decided in terms of spending bills and so forth that kind of left him with not much maneuvering room. And so if more bad stuff on spending had to come through like the mini bus, there's some sympathy there. It's hard to have a lot of sympathy for this one. And I fear that it really jeopardizes his support out in the country among conservatives who are counting on him as a conservative beginning to change this place. It's disheartening to me. I don't understand it. I mean, I know what Mike Johnson has always thought. And to your point, I mentioned earlier, they take us down the skiff and sort of do these dog and pony shows. They're not persuasive. If you're a critical thinker, they are not persuasive. In fact, as it begins sort of being clear that it's not persuasive, Mike Turner sort of takes over and keeps talking until everybody falls asleep. And so we know what those briefings have been. If Mike Johnson has gotten some double secret briefing that has turned him around, as you say, maybe they can't give that briefing in all of its content to all members of Congress because it would risk sources or methods or the like. But they're bound to be able to do better than the briefings that you and I have received. They're bound to be able to do better. And I'm just not seeing that. This government can't operate predicated on secret information of 8 people, plus maybe the president. That can't happen. So I just I don't. It's inexplicable that he's taken the position that he is under all those circumstances, as I explained.
Thanks so much for watching this video. Make sure you're subscribed to our channel with notifications turned on. You won't want to miss any of the breaking news.